Wise man once said, a man cannot be successful if he's constantly fighting at home. He also forgot to mention not to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out, never roam. He forgot to mention that accountability is everything. Lead and set the tone. And I knew the other reason he left me to protect us on my own. I was confused by the difference between good and evil, living in fear and feeling all alone. I was begging moms to put me in karate, trying not to bitch and moan. I couldn't help it because they out here hurting kids and smoking them like filter Capones. Manipulated into a tug of war with my older brother over who's up next for the crown. Before we even got older and grown. He forgot to tell us both that a crown don't make you a king, so one way or another, step up, my future heirs, to the throne. With the lack of game, I was running around loose as shit, head hard and beady breaking combs, trying to fit in, faking like I'm bad to the bone. He told me to be a leader, not a follower, but how can I be something that I wasn't shown? It's like he was a landowner and I was the land, but he let the street sharecrop. I guess bearing many fruits was more important than being my pops. He told me that the game never stops, which at the time was supposed to teach me natural detachment because it's lonely at the top. At the time, I was already marked. I harbor attachment and abandonment issues. If a woman tried to leave, I'd chase, skip, and even hop. Ended up dealing with a lot of fine shit that was wet, but mentally dirty as water from a janitor mop. Weathering through many life lessons and storms, through the jungle, the mongoose was formed. I am no longer afraid to forgive and move on. The wise man always said to me whenever I was angry and afraid of him to fix your face instead of trying to understand me and giving me grace. I say to myself, shit like looking in the mirror, ain't it? Ever wonder why I'm so fucked up in the first place? But now I'm heavy enough to carry my own weight. Since then, he been missing, out of sight, out of mind, and verbally washed up, out of commission. But best believe I took heed and listened when I had a death wish, and he said, somebody who isn't scared to die is afraid of living. I know a lot of shit unforgettable, but here I am still trying to be forgiven. But only if you're willing to go back to the beginning, man up and prevent the war among siblings.